Welcome to my Connect orientation video. This video will provide you with the steps needed to personalize your account and create your practice course for this TLC. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, when you are logged in to My Connect, you will notice your name is in the upper right hand corner. We'll come back to how to personalize this in a moment. The next thing I want to draw your attention to is this is basically our front page of My Connect, and we will be posting little announcements throughout the month and year to alert you of new features or upcoming events or training or etc., things like that. So this page right here is a page that everybody who has an account in My Connect will see. The four buttons that run across the top, the My Courses, the Assignments, Grades, and Calendars, are your global buttons for the courses that you're involved in. And we'll dive deeper into those particular areas later on in our coursework. For this particular video, I want to show you how to personalize your account. And to do that, you're going to click on the word Settings or your name, either one, in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. When you click on Settings, it will then open up to the Settings window, which allows you to set up your personalized account. The first thing I'd like to do is change back to Profile, because some of you are concerned that your name is not presented in the way that you want your students to see your name, or you go by a different name than what's on your personnel paycheck. So let's first of all establish your profile. This is also a place that you are going to upload a picture so that there is connectivity within the courses that you're interacting with and that your students can see a visual of you as well. So to edit your profile, you're going to click the Edit button, which is on the right side of the screen. And from here, you can go ahead and edit however you would like your particular profile to be seen by other people in the course, as well as other teachers in our My Connect account, as well as your students. So I'm just going to enter in a little information here. And you can go ahead and put in a bio as well as your links that pertain to you. Maybe you have a personal website or something like that. Don't forget to hit the Save Profile button, otherwise all of your hard work is not going to be captured. We will come back a little later in this particular lesson and upload a photo. For right now, just so you're aware of it, if you want to upload a photo, you would point and pause on the profile picture and get a pencil icon, which is an indicator that you can enter the edit mode. We'll come back to this a bit later. The second thing to personalize your account that you need to set up is the methods of notification that you want to have available for you. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Settings, and Settings allow me to set up how I want to be contacted. And I'm clicking on Settings from the left navigation menu. Over on the right, it says Ways to Connect. It's going to be in here that you will add any additional email accounts that you have, any other type of contact that you have established that you want to be notified using these contact methods. You can also go ahead and add in, if you're a text person and you'd rather be texted, you can go ahead and put in your cell phone. Now, from a teacher's perspective, you're only going to have these methods of notification if you are a student or a participant in a course. So for example, you're a participant in this TLC course. If you want to be notified via your cell phone, you would need to put your cell phone in here and select this as an option of notification. As an instructor in the course, you can't text me back, even though I have my own personal settings with the option of texting. Students cannot text you back. This is one-way notification from an instructor to a participant/student. Okay, so once you have the ways that you want to be notified established and set up. Then you're going to go over to notifications, and you are going to then determine how often you want to be notified using those methods. Now remember, notification comes from your role in a course. So for example, as an instructor in my course, when due dates, weekly is fine. But if I was a student in a course, I'm going to want to change this to probably, ASAP, keep me notified right away. This is really where you're going to target your students to go in and set up their preferences, the way that they want to be contacted by you and how often. This is what formulates the communication path between MyConnect and your students. And you can scroll down and make your determinations on how you want to do that. Okay, a couple other things that you can do in here is back on the settings button. You can go ahead and select how you want your profile to display in terms of other services that you participate in. So say you're a teacher that has a Facebook account for your class. You can go ahead and select these services and connect your account so that your students can see in your profile these particular connection methods. And you would do that by clicking on the Edit Settings. Go ahead and take some time and play in here and just explore. You can't hurt anything, and even if you do change some stuff, you can always come back and change it at the end. So that's how you're going to begin to personalize your MyConnect account so that your users can better connect with you and to interact with you. Okay, so now that you've set up your settings and you're kind of ready to go, the next thing we need to kind of understand is, where are your courses? So before we go any further, to get back to the front page of MyConnect, you're going to click right on the general logo in the left corner, and that will take you back always to the front page. If you want to look at your courses, what you're going to do is you're going to hover over the red button with the heads on it, and that will display the active courses. It may not display all of your courses, only the active ones. So if you want to see all your courses, you would click View All Courses, and that would then display all of them. One other thing I want to point out is that as an elementary teacher, you are going to get one course every year, and it'll say your name in the word classroom. High school teachers and middle school teachers, you are going to get a new course for every period you teach every term. Now don't panic, because we're going to teach you how to copy your course content into your new term courses so that that's not a problem. Just note that you, as a secondary teacher, when you point on courses, you will have a new course for each one of your periods that you teach. Not just your prep subjects, but your periods. Now, to start a new course, which is one of the activities in this particular lesson of our Module 1, you're going to click on Start a New Course. And you are going to name this course your name, and then the word TLC Practice after it, if you would please. In terms of the content licensing, what they're talking about here is, how do you want to license your intellectual property? Do you want to use the Creative Commons attributes? If you just leave the default, they can't copy it unless they contact you and get permission. So it's kind of up to you. Making the course publicly visible, students will see, student data will remain private. This one is when you are ready to go and make your course available to your students. For the purpose of our TLC here, you are going to make your course public, because you're going to add it to a course directory so that we can share our learning as we go along the way. The only people who can see this course are the people who we've allowed. So go ahead, create your course button, and your new course will be set up and ready for you to begin to populate. This is the end of this quick video. was mainly just an orientation to get you started, and we'll come back with more work in the next lesson. Stay tuned.